So, story time. This happened, a few years ago. Uh, it was, I thought it was longer than that, but, I tried to get my stepbrother into Dungeons Dragons, D&D. So, he asked if I could DM a short for him, so I put a one shot together, uh, to where, to get him into the basics of things. So he, didn't you start off with like amnesia? How you like you instead of a tavern, I had him start off like in the wilderness, like literally with amnesia. Cause yeah, he like wanders on to like this town. Oh yeah, you got yeah. He I had him. Did you kill him? Oh no, you ran. You chose to run. So he goes. So I had him roll for combat. He kept rolling super bad, and he ended up almost losing in the tutorial. So I gave him the option to, okay, do you want to, you have an opening to run. It was, okay, I want to run. I go, okay. I had him roll. That was the only nat 20 you ever got. Because I was like, you turned around and you booked it. You ran like there's no tomorrow. So he gets to this sign that's it's a sign. Wasn't It was a broken sign that says like something town, but the thing is the town part was only legible. I couldn't read the what the name of it is because it was in disrepair. So he's into town. He's going into town, and he's like he's on the main street in the town, and this old lady falls, and like, cause it's muddy, like, cause it like the weather was rain, so I had the ambience. The ground was a bit muddy, so I had him row for thing, and he rode in that one. So while he was bending down, he slipped, and he decked the old lady in the face. And then because of that, I rolled for the old lady. The old lady also rolled bad because I was rolling behind a thing. So I rolled for her. She rolled bad, and then he rolled. Say, I go, okay, you want to try again? So he's trying again. Rolled in that one, slips again, punches her in the face again. And this happened like two more times. And then at the end of it, when he goes, okay, I want to roll again to help pour this. She's beating the crap out of this old lady because I'm asking him to roll damage this entire time, and every time he does it, he's looking at me like, "Why are why are you making me roll damage?" He finds out after the near the end. She goes, "Stop, stop! Here's all my money. Please leave." So he found out instead of helping her, he beat the shit out of her. So he she, because of the hit point, she doesn't die. She passes out, and I have her laying in the middle of the street. And he goes, okay, well, I still don't know where I am. And I go, well, there's houses around. Okay, I want to knock on the door. So I had him roll for uh what was it? It was investigation, and I also it was something. It was something that I had you roll for persuasion because you were asking a question. You were running information. But the first row was a nat 1. Second one, because I had him, roll for knocking, nat 1. So it sounded like he was knocking like the guard. So like a heavy, like let me the fuck in. And then this dude opens the door. And then I said, okay, roll for persuasion. And so he rolls nat 1. And I told him the way it sounds to the other NPC, it sounds like you're a threatening man, like demanding information in a threatening manner. And what he does is the NPC slams the door in his face, and he's like, "You hear asshole" behind the door, and then he goes, "Okay, I want to go across the street to knock on another door." Okay, go on. He does again, same process. Nat 1 again. Another door slams in his face. Nat 1 again. He leaves. I go, okay, I want to go to another door because I need to know where I'm at. Okay, another door. Knocking again. Nat 1. Just Nat 1. Just Nat 1 all the way. He gets to, what, like 4 houses? 4 or 5 houses, and Nat 1 on every single one of them. And eventually, a small mob forms and chases him out of the tutorial town because him knocking on doors in a threatening manner and witnessing him beat up an old lady in the middle of town and then robbing her because she gave up all the she gave no it was like it wasn't completely gone, you were just hurt like severely, like if you didn't get it like checked, it was more infection, but it wasn't really. I wasn't for your first game. I wasn't gonna have you roll for like diseases and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but so he gets chased out of town by an angry mob because people witnessed him beat up an old lady in the middle of town and basically banging on doors and demanding answers from people. So from other people's point of view, it looks like he robbed an old lady and started threatening the surrounding homeowners. So, so this is what was supposed to happen was he was supposed to roll for like if the old lady was supposed to have slipped, he was supposed to roll no, if you got above the like if you got anything above 15, you would have got like uh the old lady, she okay, backstory for the old lady. She owns a bakery. So she would have, if you gotten a 15, she would have handed you a single gold piece and said thank you. But she had errands to run, so she would have let you be. She would have told you where the bakery was, but she wouldn't have walked with you. But if you got a nat 20, she would have walked with you to, she would have said, hey, I can do the errands tomorrow. She would have walked with you to the bakery. She would have gave you 5 gold coins, some tea, and some honey bread to consume while you're drinking the tea. And then after the conversation, she would have gave you 2 loaves of bread on the house. That was like super good bread that would have actually have restored health points. However, that didn't happen. Instead, he beat the shit out of her in the middle of town and then robbed her. And he didn't even mean to. And then after it, and I realizing this sounds like the misunderstood origin of a villain. Because at the end of it, he would have got a good row, she would have showed him out of town and told him stick to this like certain path, and that's where it would have ended. That's where the campaign, or not campaign. That's where it would have ended until we jump back on, a different day. But no, he beat the shit out of an old lady for no reason. Oh, good lord. Well, see you guys next time.